Hello, all. This is Terry Rushing, and today I'm going to talk about home survival. Rather than run around my house trying to show you everything that we have as far as that type of setup goes, I'm just going to talk about it. To go around and show everything would probably be about a 2-hour video. So let me just talk about it, and I can let you know what I do and how we do it. we we've been here since the early 90s, so we've been through several hurricanes, and then before that I went through several blizzards where we were effectively snowed in for 2 to 3 weeks at a time, no way to get anywhere. I missed I think 3 weeks of my senior year in high school because of that. We could not physically get to the school. The school was shut down. So with that in mind, let's get into what I have here. As far as I made some notes about what Mr. Evers talked about in his presentation, and we'll just start with that. I have a grill, a barbecue grill on my back porch, and I have a spare one. They both have side burners so that you can heat something up if you like, a can of soup or water, whatever. Just heat something up. And I keep plenty of propane alongside of it. I have actually 3 extra tanks of propane, the large ones like you would see on a grill, plus the one that's on it. And when that one runs empty, I take that immediately and get it filled and put it back into rotation. And the reason I keep so many of those is because not only is it good for that, one of my generators that I have here at home, I have 2 generators for producing electricity in a grid down situation, and one of them will run off of propane also, in addition to gasoline. So if I'm running low on gasoline, I can snag one of those tanks of propane and slap it on there, and I'm good to go again. Which I usually only use one at a time. I'll rotate them out because I don't want to wear one down and use one constantly, and give one a rest and then use the other one. Okay, and okay, on to food and how we handle that. We have 2 freezers that I make sure are full, are running at all times. Even if I have to, you just use the generator just for those. I keep those running, and then I keep the extra propane on hand just in case I run out of any way to power my generators. I can pull things out of that and start cooking food. Any meats, I can start cooking that immediately on the grill, and you can cook it to where it's sort of a jerky, and it will keep for a long, long time. If you can just keep it cool, find a way to keep it cool. But we also keep a rotation of canned goods, beans, any kind of vegetables, beans, peas, peas, green beans, anything like that, black beans, all kinds of vegetables, along with dried pasta and rice and other dried beans. We also do keep a can opener, which is a good thing to have. Otherwise, I'd be using a hammer and a screwdriver, which I can do too. I also have one of those little military can openers. They call it a P38, which will, in a pinch, they're not very easy to use, but in a pinch, they're very effective. And let's see, we keep all that stuff. We also keep fire extinguishers. I keep one in my shop because I do some welding in there, and welding creates heat, a lot of heat, and I want to be able to put that out. And the other one we keep in the kitchen. As far as water goes, we have a water service that delivers the 5-gallon jugs of water to our home, and we keep anywhere from 8 to 10 5-gallon containers on hand at all times. So we make sure that they bring them to us, and whenever they collect 2, they leave 2. And sometimes we'll ask them for an extra one, especially if it's hurricane season. We'll ask for extras, and we keep those rotated also. So we're not having any of those sitting around for any length of time. Rotate them through. Use the oldest first, and then shove the newest to the back. Battery packs. We've got several of those laying around the house. And they're always charged, unless my daughter gets one. Of course, she runs it completely dry and then forgets to put it on charge. But anyway, that's just what kids do. And so we keep battery packs around. As far as tools go, I have 2 full-size toolboxes in my shop, which is out back. I don't know if you can see it. out there where the light is. That's my shop on the other side of the pool. And also, I have all kinds of tools out there. Mostly, I have all kinds of hand tools. So if we're out of power, I can use any kind of hand tools. I have power tools. Anything I want, that I could want is out there. So, and then also going back to the water thing, we do have a pool. So when hurricanes come through and we run out of electricity and we're not able to flush the toilet, I grab a 5-gallon bucket, I dip some water out of the pool, and there you go. So documents. The next thing he talked about was our documents, birth certificates and things of that sort, home documents. We have a box, a dry box, that we keep all that in, very similar to what he had in his video, and we can grab it by the handle and walk away with it if we need to. And the last thing that he went over was cleaning supplies. Now, we do the same thing with cleaning supplies as we do anything else. We keep a rotating stock of it. We probably keep 3 gallons of bleach on hand at all times, and other things like Lysol and toothpaste, soap, any kind of cleaning supplies like that, dishwashing liquid, hand soap, anything like that. We keep a rotating stock of that, so that, like I said, it's, oldest comes to the front, gets used, and the newest goes to the back and gets put in the queue to be shuffled up as it gets used. And we keep an eye on that stuff too, because we don't want to have 50 years worth of soap. I'm not going to live another 50 years. Not a lot good that would do me. As far as anything else would go, I'm not for sure what else I would say. I do have a little planting bed out back there that's right next to the shop. You probably can't see it very well, but no, you can't. Well, but I have a little planting bed, so I plant some vegetables out there every once in a while. So we've got those. That's something, for home things. What else do we have? That's about it. So that's it, and thanks for watching.